Welcome to Dinosaur Provincial Park, a United Nations World Heritage Site. That means it's not just important to Alberta, but to the history of the whole world. This park stretches out along the Red Deer River just north of Brooks, Alberta, and about 2 hours east of Calgary.
It was right here in a little boxed-in canyon like this that Joseph Terrell in 1884 found those first dinosaur bones. I don't know why I'm running. It's been 65 million years since anything big has roamed this area. Tyrrell's discovery was just the first. After that, a flood of people started coming to this area from all over the world to find dinosaur bones. Barnum Brown's a name, but the folks around here call me Mr. Bones. My friends and my enemies. Year's 1909, and I'm here in the Badlands of Canada. Now a fella found some dinosaur fossils up here, and a fella like me, smart guy like me, can make some money from that. I here have this is the toe bone of a Velociraptorceratopsis right here, and this is just one of the finds that I've had. I found thousands of these things, and I've been taking them back to the United States. Okay, right up back behind that hill there, my crew is uncovering the full fossil of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And that fossil, I'm going to sell that fossil to the Natural Museum of Natural History in New York City for big money. Now, they don't call me Mr. Bones for nothing. I have found thousands of fossils here, and every single one of those fossils is going to bring me some pretty penny. After Tyrrell's discovery, people like Barnum Brown came to this area in the hundreds. It was called the Great Fossil Rush of Alberta, and hundreds of would-be paleontologists would come to this area to uncover dinosaur bones and to take them away, take them out of Alberta, and in fact take them right out of Canada. Many bones, thousands of bones, can be found in museums in New York City, in Chicago, in London, in Paris, France. These fossils are all over the world now from this area. There was no rules about where you could take these fossils. If you found it, you could take it out of here. So Barnum Brown was just one guy of many. 1912, the Canadian government kind of wises up a little bit, and they say, hey, we need to get in on the fossil action as well. So the Canadian government hired its own fossil hunters, and they started coming to this area and collecting fossils. And but these fossils would leave this area too, and those fossil hunters would take them back to Ottawa. Those fossils, many of them, can still be seen at the Museum of Natural History in Ottawa. Howdy, folks. George Anderson's the name. Year's 1914. Here in the Badlands of Alberta. Something could happen here that I don't like. I came here, I settled in this area, and there's been folks coming from all over the world to this area finding bones and these things called fossils of dinosaurs. The only problem is they've been taking them out of this place. They've been taking them away. This place belongs to Alberta. These fossils belong to Albertans. They should stay here. So I've been writing these letters to the Canada government, trying to get them to protect this area. Make this area along the Red Deer River a safe preserve where fossils can either stay here for people to come enjoy, or they can go to museums in Alberta and see those very same fossils. There's so many cool things to discover here in Dinosaur Provincial Park. Here you can see there's a layer that's been exposed, and this is actually an ancient layer of magma, probably left here by an ancient volcano that's long gone. but you can see this layer here, and it's within these sediments and within these sands and within these rocks that paleontologists carefully sift through and study every stone and every rock looking for that fossil specimen. And that's what makes this place special, that anywhere you go, you have a chance of finding a fossil. I've been looking, haven't been lucky yet, but if I did find a fossil, these days, they're protected. And that has a lot to do with George Anderson. Now, George Anderson's letters that he wrote back in 1918 didn't do much good. And it actually wasn't until 1955 that this place became Dinosaur Provincial Park. And it wasn't until further on, 1979, that it actually became illegal to take fossils from here and take fossils out of Alberta. So it's in quarries like this, little dugouts and runoffs like this, where you can see the weathering that happens in here. And that's why dinosaur bones get exposed here, is, you know, the rain comes down and it washes off all this fine sandstone, and then it exposes things like this big rock right here. Now, if that were a dinosaur bone, that would be an incredible find. But you can just see, nobody would have seen this. Maybe 100 years ago, this rock would have been buried deep, deep, deep in the ground. And now, here it is, seen for the first time in millions of years. So if you're visiting the Badlands or anywhere in Alberta and you come across a fossil, it's the law to leave it where it is, leave it where you found it, no matter how big or small it is. And if you find something really big, you have to report it. Report it to the park wardens here, report it to a museum if you're not on a park, and they come out and they check it out and see what it is and see what kind of find it is. And who knows, you might have a dinosaur named after you someday. Thanks for coming on this little field trip with me to Dinosaur Provincial Park. All I can say is I'm glad dinosaurs aren't around today.